folks. Welcome to Creating a Better Africa episode 14. Well, joining me today is our well-known MC, Unilim alumni, other than Mabhosso Omushapu, Wadilojedi Shapu, How are you, bro?
I'm alive and surviving. Thanks, and how are you?
I'm good. Did I pronounce it sharp? Nice.
You tried.
How was it?
Hey, man, I'd give you a solid 8.
What 10? What is it? Mabhosso Omushapu.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mabhosso Omushapu,
Yes.
Wadilojedi Sharp,
Yes.
Lebatu Baba Sharp, Blekechedi Sharp.
Shout out to you. Thank you for allowing me to invite you to my show.
And thank you for having me.
Yes, Mabhosso. Where is this name coming from?
It's funny because this name, I actually got this name through my friends.
Yes.
I used to play around this other video of this other guy saying, "Ketsamaya le Mabhosso." So
Sure.
every time I would tell them that "Ketsamaya le Mabhosso" all the time, and then one day one of them just decided, "Hey man, just
Mabhosso.
change your Instagram handle
To Mabhosso.
to Mabhosso," and then I'm like, "Mabhosso." You get it? So yeah, that's just how it came about. It doesn't have like any story that is deep.
But okay, meaning our friends are very attentive of things that we do. I mean, they started calling you Mabhosso because you have a video that's called Mabhosso. And now we know you with that. Like when you say Mabhosso, we already know who's that.
Yeah.
So I wanna talk to you about your MC journey. But I remember I once called you and you told me it's like you started in church, you're volunteering and stuff like that. But I wanna know more how you started.
Well, growing up, I've never I've never been a shy person.
Sure.
I've always been confident. From like primary and all of that, I'd go before the crowd doing with the, what do you call them, with the public speaking and all of that. And then I actually got to understand the stage and more like microphone type of vibe at church, where I used to host like youth shows, youth camps, talent shows and all of that. And then it continued like that. And then we are here now.
And you fell in love.
And then we are here now.
We are here now.
Yeah.
So what doors did it open for you? What other doors did it open for you?
Well, in as much as I think it's a growing baby, or rather still a journey, it actually opened doors to a point whereby I am now, what do you call it? I got to have an opportunity of being a well-known brand, Soul, becoming an ambassador of that.
Imagine.
Becoming a resident MC of joints, or rather well-known establishments like Bo Dijon, becoming a resident MC in Seshego, Slageng, all of
You're all
that.
over. You're all over.
Yeah, I'm more like an all-round entertainer. So yeah.
Well, I wanna know how you became so renowned in the industry. Like, I feel like you grow very fast. How did you do that?
Maybe it's because I'm just famous. I don't know.
And I think this is your thing, man.
Yeah, I'm kidding, man. I think it's just natural talent. And falling in love with what you do, and also understanding the industry that you are actually tapping into and doing whatever that you do, and also understanding what people want, in line with what you are doing.
Fulfilling. I once heard something, so someone saying, or you have to listen to your customers or something, audiences, as much as you are on stage. Or you have to listen,
It goes to a point whereby you would say, as an employer, you must actually take care of your workers, and then they'll take care of your customers.
Thank you.
Those are some of the things that keeps me going, and
And talking about audiences, how do you maintain your audience's attention? We all know what you have to have that natural talent, like you're saying, because you can't just stand and be an MC. You have to be giving, man. How do you maintain your audience's attention?
Well, in as much as would think it's just entertainment and all of that, but I feel like I always tell people that the better preparation of tomorrow is the better use of today.
Thank you.
Therefore,
Thank
I
you.
actually plan properly before I can even go and do whatever that I do. And then also knowing the audience, I have to study the audience that I'm gonna be emceeing the event for, and all of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
most of it all, I think, whatever that you do, in as much as you'd say you are catering for the audiences, you must make sure that in as much as you are in public, just have fun.
Oh.
Because I can't be going out and being an MC in front of like 100 people or thousands of people, and then if I'm not enjoying what I do,
They
I
won't
don't-
enjoy it as
exactly.
well.
So I have to
Sure,
gel
sure.
with their energy and keeping up with
Sure.
what they want to hear, or rather see me doing. Exactly.
So you're literally in the moment, giving it all. That's what maintains your audience's attention.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me now tells me you do research. Rate your research over 10.
Yeah, because
Ra-
I don't. It's because I don't only host like events whereby even I also do corporate events. You know, when you just go and it's more like a formal event, and you don't know. There's no hala la
Oh, no.
no. No,
Yeah.
it's ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you.
What? You get it? So yeah.
So out of 10, rate your research. Like, I can you do research.
Exactly.
How much? How eloquent is the research? 8 over 10, 10 over 10, 11 over 10. Part of me tells me, actually, whole part of me tells me you do your research.
I do my
You
research.
study your audiences.
I can
think
say
that's
it's
basic.
It's way in as much as
basic.
it's on a
That's
scale of 1 to 10. I would say 11
You would
because
say.
now you must be creative with what you do.
Sure.
So
Sure.
that creativity, it's what actually keeps me going and knowing my audience.
And that's what keeps you in the industry.
Exactly.
Trying to not be like anyone else, but being
Exactly.
creative with what
And
you're
being
giving.
unique
Guru, it's
with
more
all
like
of
you're
that.
adding a spark to what you already have.
Yeah,
And that's what's
yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
Adding spark to what you've got. It's important. It's imperative.
Yeah.
So, do you have a highlight of a moment, like where you was on stage? Like to this day, you still can't forget that moment.
Well, yeah, I do. It's actually at a time whereby there was this other big event. It was actually Freshers Ball,
Sure.
my very Freshers Ball gig in the University of Limpopo, whereby I was hosting one of my late mom's favorite artists. I got to introduce her alongside with Gapma Piano. It was the one and only because Ramapedi, you know,
Yeah.
it was pleasure.
Oh,
So
lady.
that moment was just one of the few moments I would just say I would never forget that
Can
one.
we please play that part again?
Hey man.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So, when was the thing that you hosted? The Unilim Freshers? Was it
The
this year?
Freshers Ball. It was the one in 2022.
I'm not sure.
I think
But I remember- I think
the
I
first
saw
Freshers
that.
Ball after
I think I saw that
after
on your
COVID.
media. After COVID.
Yeah, it was that one.
Okay. So, what qualities keep you competent in work-wise? Like, what qualities keep you competent?
Well, it's not actually really qualities that kept me competent in like work, or rather
Yes.
it's like an everyday life thingy that you have to do. Like,
I
you
like
see,
that.
consistency.
Sure.
Like, you must just be consistent with what you do, regardless of
Yeah.
how far you think it will take you. Also, dedication, hard work, and always being humble, and
But consistency is big, man.
I think it's the umbrella
That thing. Thank you.
to-
With the
to
umbrella to
everything,
that,
yeah.
because with that consistency, I don't think there's any way you can go. Because like when you're consistent, we keep on seeing your work. Next
Yeah.
time we see it better.
Yeah.
The other time we see it better and better and better and better.
Yeah.
And one thing that I learned about you is that you very, like, your heart grows very fond of brotherhood and family. Like, I know you are very close to your family and brotherhood. Please tell me how much it means for you and what it means for you.
Well, I would like to believe that in as much as I know a lot of people
Sure.
and I engage with a lot of people, it's one of those things whereby I would say every person that I meet, or rather have more like a close relationship with,
Yes.
I tend to actually call them family because we share, it's more like we share the same interests. If maybe I'm feeling down or whatever, they have my back, but mostly I would love to believe in that note of saying brotherhood, because I think
Yeah.
I actually call my friends like my brothers now.
Brothers.
Yeah, because we are actually a huge squad.
You
whereby
are.
I know that at all times they have my back, I have their back, I mean their backs and whatever. Yes, so that's just that. And actually above all, it's just love.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. You were big on that.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
big on
love,
that.
and yeah, man.
But I feel like you owe me some explanations. Because, like, I mean, you're way too big on brotherhood. Like, I can see that. And even on family, you love your family.
Yeah,
You
a
love
lot,
your family.
a lot.
You love your family.
You're also my family now.
Yes, but
Amen.
I've been since
2018.
How did I get to acquaint myself with you? I think it was a
you knew
mutual
me,
friend.
yeah,
Through
through
Mandy.
Mandy,
And we
yeah.
just connected. And now we're here creating a better Africa, guys. Yeah, and then I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
But I feel like going back to the family part. I feel like you didn't give me a through thing. Okay, what defines family?
What do I do?
What defines family for you?
That's actually like just having your back and people that can be able to lift you up when you're down
Sure,
and all of that.
sure.
Because we know that we're in a world whereby there are obstacles and challenges.
There's a lot going
but
on.
also, even when you're happy, they are just there to share that joyful moment with you, the happiness with you, and all of that. But most of it all, as long as there's love, that's just
I think love is the fundamental.
Yeah.
Like love is basic,
Yeah.
and that's
More
what
like
you're
the
showing.
foundation too.
and what they are showing back to you, because
Exactly.
it's impossible to pour out on an empty cup. So
Yeah.
it's what you do and what they give it back to you.
Exactly.
Reciprocation,
Exactly.
guys. So how do we tackle this one though? Okay, let me leave it.
Which one is that one?
Should I say it? I don't know if I should say it. But then what? Okay, let me ask you this one. What do you like most about yourself?
Well, I don't know. I actually love myself to a point whereby I sometimes feel like it's too much for other people.
Sure.
You see? And hence I said, if you can check me with my friends, it goes back to my friends. I
Yes.
love the fact that I'm able to meet people and actually just like within a blink of an eye, these people are more like my family. You get it? But most of it all, it's just the fact that even though I feel like it's going down, I just keep on smiling. And also that in like work related, I do whatever that I do with passion and all of that.
And you all
So,
that you got at the same time.
Yeah.
So what are lessons that you've learned until now, and lessons that you tell the 17-year-old version of you?
Well, it's not really a lot, but what I would tell a 17-year-old me is that in this industry, more like in entertainment industry, to be specific, there's actually no one who's just gonna come and just give you everything on a silver platter.
I hear
But
you.
either way, like instead you must go out there, keep on the good work, just continue being you, but most of it all, allow yourself to learn from other people and also be open to new opportunities. Because now there's no way you would get any. If there's an opportunity, be grateful that you were able to get that opportunity of doing whatever that you're doing, and also be humble after getting that, but also be willing to learn.
and give it your all. You never
Yeah.
know where it can take you.
Yeah.
You never know what that can do for you. You
It's
never
a long
know.
journey.
It's a long journey. It
Yeah.
is, and it's. I love this quote. I always say it. Yeah, DJ Spoo, he was like, nobody really arrives.
Yeah.
You know, like wherever you feel like, no, I'm at the top, there's always something that's gonna just take you to through learning until you reach another place,
Yeah.
something like that.
True,
So I think that's what I really took from with me, that nobody really arrives.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your favorite quote or scripture, anything that
Um,
keeps you going? That your favorite.
Well, my favorite quote is that this one, I think a lot of people know it because I always say it every time, even when I'm done working. I always tell people, like I always tell people that remember, we are not here for a long time, but for a good time. Yeah.
So what do we do in the good time that we at? Do we give it our all? What do we do?
You
Do you
live in the
learn?
moment.
Yes.
You
Yes.
give it in as much as you're giving it your all, but be willing to learn and enjoy whatever that you have learned. You get it? So hence I'm saying we're not here for a long time, but for a good time. So enjoy the time that you have until it lasts.
Make sure that what you do really fulfills you, because we don't have enough time, eh?
Exactly. Amen.
We don't.
Amen.
Do
Po,
we?
po, 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 po.
We have a long time being here.
Yeah.
So whatever that you do, you must take to heart and be
Yeah.
in the moment of it. Love it. So how has 2023 been for you so far? Hey, you started off very well. I mean, I saw you announcing on Instagram that you were the Soul Bee ambassador.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, man. Well, I think it's been hard, but sometimes it's always like it has its moments.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Being able to, balance between work and school and all of that. But at this point, I think I've got to a point whereby I have strategies on how to juggle both. You get it?
Sure.
But also with the Soul Beer ambassador and all of that, I think it was actually a great opportunity for me to tap into the industry
that
of
was big.
becoming an
Yeah.
ambassador and all of that, working with brands.
Sure.
And in as much as I think it's going to open doors for me, but it was a great, or rather an educative journey. So I've actually learned a lot also with the team that I was working with. We call them the Saltopians.
Yes,
they know
Saltopians.
themselves. So yeah, man, working with great people like them, not being alone and learning from each other. So yeah, man.
And I feel like that for you was an injection for motivation, that you're really on the right track.
Yeah,
You must
yeah,
keep on doing it.
yeah.
It's not like that was the last time you worked with a brand.
No.
There's more that's still coming.
Yeah.
As long as you continue working on yourself,
Yeah.
working on what you do, working on your craft.
Amen.
Yeah. So, how is 2023 second quarter going for you, and how are you looking forward to tackling it?
It started off well, and so far I think I'll just cross that bridge when I get there, because if I don't cross that bridge, I'll fly. It's fine.
Yes.
So it's just a matter of just saying, just continue going, and hey, man, you never know. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. So
Sure. When you talk about that, I was thinking to my friend Mishibudi, like we're talking like my friend, there's a lot going on, but then you know what? There's light at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah,
and
true.
we were like, I was actually like, am I waiting for the light at this moment? But we know
Yeah.
there is light at the end of the
yeah,
tunnel.
true,
So.
true. It's just a matter of when are we getting there.
Well, thank you.
So
Because a lot can happen.
yeah, man.
It's a lot.
Impilo.
Impilo.
Life. Bekezela, patience.
What I love about that, it's a beautiful, painful journey, because along the journey, even if it's humbling, you learn something that, you always find the aha moment. You always know, oh, why this had to happen? I was being trained for a particular moment and stuff. Guys, hang in there, whatever that is happening. Second half of 2023, that's rocket. There's light at the end of the tunnel, right? You heard that. So where can people find you for your services?
On Instagram, there's actually everything about how they
Yes,
book
please.
me and all of that.
And sorry, please elaborate more. I feel like I'm limiting you only on MC services.
Well, or it's not really about being an MC,
An MC
and all of
alone,
that.
yeah.
Event organizing, all of that. Like just put an umbrella of all-round entertainer. So yeah.
And guys, he's a brand ambassador. He's here
Hey,
on
man.
Instagram. What's
Yeah.
your Instagram handle?
Mabhosso,
Mabhosso. What is it? Mabhosso.
Just search Mabhosso.
Just search
Yeah.
Mabhosso, you'll find him, guys.
Yeah.
He's very good. He's very competent. You're very
Amen.
competent.
Thank you
I've
for
seen
that.
you so many times.
Amen.
So there's this question we discussed in terms of are you gonna do
Which
it?
one is that one? Nah, is that color?
No, let's not do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Because you looked for Malfoy. I looked for Malfoy. Guys,
Yeah.
he's a good dancer. I actually forgot to mention that he's a good dancer. But now he won't be able to dance for us. But if you check his handles, you follow him.
She's lying. Can't
If you
dance.
follow
I can
him-
only move.
If you follow him, you said. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
fine. And then what words do you have for our fellow Africans? Fellow Africans.
Should I look at the camera, ne?
Yes, look at them.
Well, this one would just go to the youth because now we feel like we're going through a lot, ne? And also comparing whatever that is happening now with what has happened in the past.
Yeah.
So what I would say is just short and simple is that don't ever think you are not doing a great job for your age. Yeah.
Please repeat that for me.
Don't ever think you are not doing a great job for your age.
This is interesting because I feel like I'm young to understand it, but please explain.
You know, when you are at a certain age and then you think, or rather you start comparing yourself with other people your age, and then you feel like maybe they're having greater opportunities or they're doing well in life more than you are doing. So what I would say to you guys, don't ever put pressure to yourselves and end up doing, or rather committing with a suicide and all of that. Because
Comparison.
Exactly.
I think you're addressing that.
Yeah.
Because it's the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Sure,
So whatever that you're doing, whatever like level that you are at, be grateful that you are there. And one of the good days, you're gonna get there.
It'll make sense one of the good days.
Yeah.
So that's all you have for us.
Amen.
But when you said age, I think we need to also address it in a good way. Like, don't ever feel like you are too young for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a moment where you feel like, am I even fitting in the shoes? Right?
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So don't ever feel like you are too young or you are too old.
You are too
I
old
think
to-
I saw something today. Nobody's too old to start new. Nobody's too old to do whatever.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
Age, I feel like, is a number. Like someone
Yeah,
would
it's
say
just
age
a
is
number.
just a number.
It should
For
actually
control
yeah, it
also.
should actually not restrict you into
Yeah.
tapping into like bigger or rather climbing on higher heights or rather whatever.
Higher and higher. Who's that?
I don't know.
I think it's Musaki or something.
Oh yeah, it's
Higher
I
and
think
higher.
it's Musaki, yeah.
Yeah, so guys, it was lovely having you. Thank you for honoring me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're my friend. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you, guys. Please watch it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends to tell their friends to watch and subscribe. With Mabhosso Omushapu.
Badilo chedi sharp le batho ba ba sharp like chedi sharp. Amen.